Hi, good morning everyone. It's Taylor here with BreakOut Studios live online videos. I'm subbing for Alana this last time, this Saturday. And we're gearing up to do some ballet basics pretty soon. So I'm gonna get some music playing, give people time to get settled into the room. And we'll get going probably in about, let's say like 4 minutes. We'll get going here. All right. There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and get going here. I'm just gonna put this back in the fridge real fast and then. All right, we'll get going. We'll get going with a little warm up facing the bar. So again, I'm Taylor. I'm subbing for Alana this morning. This is ballet basics. Alana will be back next week, so I just subbed for her for 2 times. It's been fun to kind of get some ballet going on a Saturday morning. So we're gonna start here in parallel. And even though we're in parallel, we're still kind of activating the rotator muscles, lifting forward and rotating out. The weight is over the balls of our feet. My ribs are sutured in together as my shoulders are open down and back. And now we have our full posture here. So we're gonna start with our right leg. We're gonna go demi and point, and demi, and parallel. We're gonna push through the toes, in, and push, and in. Other leg, demi, and point. Keep the ankle nice and straight, not sickling, demi, parallel, and push through the toes, push through the toes. So not a leg lift, but just pushing the floor with those toes. After that, we're gonna roll through, up, keeping the ankles glued together, and down, reverse, up and over, plie, and straight. Again, rolling through, really stretching out the arches, plie, coming out to first position. Same thing in first, we have our demi, point, demi, back to first, push through the toes, demi, point, demi, push, activate those metatarsals, plie, up and over, try to leave the heels where they are as you straighten, lower down, reverse, and up, plie, up and over, whoosh, and reverse, up and over, plie, and stretch. And then we'll take a parallel fourth position. We'll port bra all the way down, 3, 4, coming up, flat back, 6, 7, 8, port bra back, and twisting out the spine. Same thing, port bra forward for 4 counts, coming up, 5, 6, 7, 8, port bra back, coming up, twisting out the spine, and coming to center. After that, we'll just take a calf stretch, 8 counts, calf stretch, 8 counts, and then we'll finish where we are. Yeah, so demi, point, demi, parallel, 2 pushes, same thing other side, demi, point, demi, parallel, 2 pushes, rolling through, reverse the roll through, reverse the roll through, and then we turn out first. Same thing at first, and then I'll talk you through our stretches after that. All right, here we go. Starting parallel. Parallel, right leg, demi, and point, and demi, parallel, and push, pushing the floor away with the tips of our toes. Other side, keep the ankle straight, demi, parallel, and push, and push. Here's our roll throughs. Plie, heels up, straighten the knees, lower down, press up straight, over the arches, plie, and straighten. Again, rolling through. Try and keep those ankles as close together as possible. Reverse. Turning out to first, and demi, point, demi, and point, push, other side, and demi, pushing the floor away, really warming up those toes, and rolling through, and lower down, reverse that roll through, trying to keep our glutes right in that same plane, not sticking out our glutes. One more reverse. And stretch. And parallel all the way down. Keeping those hips square. And coming up flat back. And reach back. Twist out the spine, to the left and down, and flat back, reaching up, and back, and twist out the spine, parallel facing our bar, take that foot back, go calf stretch. Locking in those hips, abdominals reaching up. Other side, sending that heel back, sending lower abdominals up. And back to parallel to finish. Good. All right, we'll take our plies. So, let's start with one arm on the bar. We'll start in first. We'll have preparation 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll take 2 demis, demi, and stretch, and demi, and stretch. We flip the wrist to port de bras all the way down, grand plie, pressing those heels down as soon as we can, and 8. Then let's take a port de bras forward, 4, 2, rolling up the spine, 4, let's press up, lower down, tendu, second position. 2 demis, demi, and stretch, and demi, and stretch. Flip the wrist and grand plie, 6, and 7, and 8. Port de bras side, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Rise up, lower down, and tendu to 5th position right away. 2 demis and demi. Flipping the wrist again, grand plie, keeping the hips right in line with the feet the whole time, not sticking out the butt there. All the way down. 6, pressing those heels down, and 8. And then a little different today. Let's take a port de bras forward, up, and port de bras back, and up, and then we'll finish. So we don't have that elevate rise in the 5th position. Yeah? So first position, we have 2 demis, demi, flipping the wrist to grand plie, port de bras forward, rise up, tendu second, same thing, 2 demis, grand plie all the way down, port de bras side, rise up, tendu right into 5th, 2 demis, grand plie, port de bras forward, rolling up, port de bras back, up, yeah. And remembering, as we bring the arm down for this port de bras, that we're not getting our arm down and the depth of our plie at the same time. We want that arm to float down as we start coming up. Now the arm can go down, yeah. So we never want to hit this position or this position, yeah. My jellyfish arms. All right, here we go. First position. And 7, and 8, and demi. Now the arm floats down, demi. Flipping the wrist, grand plie, pressing those heels down, and port de bras forward. Elevate, lower down, tendu second position, demi, and demi. Keeping the hips right in line with the feet. And port de bras side. And up. Elevate, lower down, tendu to 5th. Demi, make sure our heels don't come off the floor for these demis. Grand plie, now the heels can come up at the last minute, and then press down as soon as possible. Forward and back. And finish. Lovely, good. Good, let's go around to the left side. So in 1st and in 5th, our heels can come off the floor for those grand plies, but make sure that we want to get that nice calf stretch. So when we're in 1st or 5th, we want to keep the heels on the floor as long as we possibly can, whatever that is for you. They come at the last minute. And then the reason we come up for our grand plie is not because our body is coming up and then we press our heels down. It's the opposite. We're coming up because our heels are pressing down, and that's kind of, I don't know what that motion is, but kind of levering our body up with those heels trying to press down. So we get that really nice calf stretch here. Here we go. 6, and 7, and 8, and demi. Heels, heels glued down. And keep those heels down as long as we can. They press down. tendu from first. We're gonna do this one facing the bar. Facing the bar is really helpful to focus on our squareness. What I mean by squareness is that our shoulders and our hips, with my kids I call these our headlights, with my shoulders and my hips square facing front. So sometimes we have one hand on the bar, it's tempting to kind of open up when we start going side or back or to the front to kind of start bringing that hip with us. When we're facing the bar, we kind of have a parallel relationship. It's kind of more obvious if we're starting to lose that squareness of our hips. Yeah? So facing the bar, we're gonna have tendu right leg and first. Switching to the left leg, nothing changes first. And now slide out a flexed foot and first. Send your heel to the front and first. Same thing, side, side and in, and side and in, and heel rotating out, and heel stretching out and in, to the back. Tendu back right in line with your spine, in, but nothing changes, and in. And now we bring a flexed foot and in, and flexed foot and in. And then we have 3 plie relevés. Plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, and stretch. And then we repeat the whole thing starting from the back. So back, tendu, in, back, and in, and flex, and in, flex, and in. Same thing, side, side, flex, flex. Same thing, front, right in line with your belly button now. Flex, flex, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, and finish. Yeah? So really focusing on our shoulders and hips, staying directly perpendicular to that bar, directly square. And when we send that heel forward, we can really feel that rotation in our hip sockets as our heel shines forward to the front there. All right, here we go. And facing our bar. 6, 7, and 8. Front and first. Front and first. Right leg flex. Left leg flex. And to the side. Out. In. Out. In. And flex. Remember a little bit in front of us to the side. To the back. Right behind you. Keeping everything square. And now 3 plie relevés. Plie and up. Plie. Nothing moves in the upper body. Plie. Up. Plie. Starting from the back. Keeping everything square. Back. In and back. In and flex. In and flex. And side. Remember, continuing that line of our toes, a little bit in front of us. Flex. Heel shining forward to the front. And front. Heel shines forward. Rotation in the hip sockets. And plie. Up. Nothing changes in the spine. Plie. Releve. Plie. And finish. Yay. All right, we'll move on to a tendu from 5th position. And with this one, we're kind of going to be working on weight changing, which not only will help us start moving faster at bar or in center, but it's also a really common pattern in ballet combination. So it's helpful to know because it's kind of a really common pattern you'll start seeing as we get up more intermediate advanced level. So let me kind of remember what I did. That's right. 5, 6, 7, keeping the arm in second. We'll have out and 5th, and out and 5th, and out and 5th. Plie. Now Now we do my inside leg back. And actually, I'm gonna do this facing a little bit more to the front. I think that'll be helpful. So we had 3. 1 and in, and 2, and in, and 3, and in, plie. Now my inside leg goes back. Same thing, 1 and in, and 2, and in, and 1, and in, plie. Now we switch again, outside leg side. 1, always changing, 2, and change, 3, and change, plie, and stretch. Now on flat, we take our inside leg, coupe, just balancing, feeling it on flat for 8 counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, close, 7. We get to reverse it from the back. So outside leg, 1, 2, 3, plie, and stretch. And inside leg, 2, keeping everything square, plie, outside leg, square, 2, 3, plie, stretch, inside leg, coupe to the back. Hold it, and 5th, and then we'll finish there. Yeah? So as we're changing our weight, we gotta lift up and grow taller so that weight changement doesn't affect our upper body or our headlights at all. Yeah? All right, here we go. Don't go yet, let me just make sure this is the timing I want. Here we go. All right, here we go. One arm in the bar, 5th position, and 6, 7, 8, and front, in, front, 5th, plie, inside leg, back, 5th, back, 5th, plie, outside leg side, and lift, and 5th, plie, inside leg coupe, hold that balance, foot over the balls of your feet, plie from the back, out, in, plie, inside leg front, keeping our shoulders and hips square, plie, and side, side, 5th, plie, arm comes into first, inside leg, coupe back, row 5th, and finish, beautiful. Good, nice. Let's go around to the left side. As we take those coupes, really making sure when we coupe to the front that our heel isn't connected to our leg at all. We want that heel shining forward when we coupe to the back. Now just our heel is connected and our toes are kind of leaning back a little bit. We should never have the full foot on the ankle. Yeah. All right, here we go, left side. Taller, plie, inside leg. Zipping up our lower abdominal, hips trying to be close from the back. Now side, a little bit in front of us. Plie, inside leg, coupe, heel shining forward. Plie from the back, and back. Lifting, pulling up. Inside leg front. Outside leg side. Plie, inside leg coupe. Just the heel connecting back there. And 5th, and good. So now that we kind of have that pattern in our bodies a little bit more, we're going to take this now, same combination with the dégagé. Yeah, so it's going to be a little faster as well because our accent's going to be in, Let me find my music here. So our timing is in, wait. No, that's not it. I'm sorry, just kidding. Out, in, plie, inside leg to the back, in, plie. Yeah, there we go. So not too much, nice and kind of slow, controlled dégagé. So really make sure that when we're doing this dégagé that we're hitting a strong out and in. Yeah, we don't want to just keep floating the leg up. We want to hit that same position each time. Be really exact with where we hit that leg in dégagé. Dégagé is not a high leg. It's just a couple inches off the floor. Yeah, we don't want too high legs because if we want to start going faster, we can't have a really high leg when we do fast dégagé. So with that position, in. Same position, in. Try to be really precise with those dégagé positions. So again, same thing, 3 to the front, plie, 3 to the back, plie, 3 to the side, plie, coupe, inside leg. If you're feeling challenging, you want to challenge yourself, you can take it up into a releve. I'm going to stay on flat. Your choice. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, out, 5th, same position, plie, inside leg, keep that squareness, plie, outside leg, we're not too far to the side, plie, inside leg, coupe, heel coming forward, lifting in those elbows from the back, rush, position, 5th, same position, 5th, plie, front, rush, and side, plie, inside leg, coupe back, just our heel connected, and 5th, and finish. Good. All right, let's take it around to the left side. Really activating the tips of our toes just like we did in our warm-up when we pushed the floor away. We're brushing the floor away this time. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, brush. Toes. 5th, plie, inside leg. 5th, plie, outside leg side. Plie, inside leg front. Coupe balance. From the back. Plie, inside leg front. Plie, outside leg side. Plie, inside leg coupe to the back. Lift those elbows, air underneath those armpits. And 5th, and finish. Good. Nice. All right, we're gonna do not quite a dégagé, but facing the bar, kind of working on crossing at the top of our thighs. This will kind of help us for assemblies later on. Let me kind of remember the counts before I. Okay, that's right. So we have, we'll start here in first position, and our right leg will go, preparation, 5, 6, flex, 7, 8, and we cross the tops of our thighs with a flexed foot. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, close first, tendu, and flex. Other side, and cross, the tops of the thighs, 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu. And first, we're going to go twice through, and flex. And beat, cross, tendu. And first, plie, and stretch. So just that. So this is helping us later on for beats, for awesome legs. Really make sure that we're crossing at the tops of our inner thighs. It's not just the calves beating each other. So we really got to pull up. I'm thinking of so much length right here, so much length in my lower spine so that that foot can easily just slice in my inner thighs while I'm doing those beats. Yeah? All right, so here's just our timing so you know what we're working with. 6 and flex. We beat and beat and beat and beat. Here we go. So really crossing high up in those inner thighs. And first position facing the bar. Let's see if I can get there in time. 6, tendu and flex and beat, 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 beat. 5, 6, pulling up. Tendu and first. Tendu and flex to the left and cross. Cross, cross, cross. 5, 6, 7, 8, and tendu and first. Tendu and flex again. Cross, cross, lift, lift. Tendu and first. Tendu and flex and cross and beat. Tendu and first. Let's just plie, release, and finish. Good. Nice. So as you get more comfortable with that, you can start taking it a little faster to kind of work on faster beats later on. But we'll move on to some rond de jambes. I'm going to demonstrate this side. Yeah, let's start in first position. And we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have a half rond de jambe. Front, side, close first, and side, back, and first, and side, or front, around through first, and front, around. 2 more rond de jambes. Front, all the way around, front, all the way around, off the floor, just 45 degrees to the back, and first. Reverse it from the back. Back and side, and first. Side and front, and first. And back, all the way around through first, and back, all the way around. 2 more, 4 total, and 3, and 4. Off the floor, reaching, dropping the hip. 6, and 7, and we're getting close to 5th on that last one. And then our port de bras, we're going to port de bras forward, 4, 2, coming up 3, and 4. My front leg goes coupe, passe, coupe, and 5th. Port de bras back, and 2, 3, 4. My inside leg goes coupe back, passe back, so my toes right there at the back of the knee, coupe, and 5th. And then side for 4 counts, 3, 4, away, 6, 7, 8, plie, either releve or you can stay on flat, passe, balance, and then we'll finish there. Yeah? So starting with these demi rond de jambes to really hone in on that rotation of the leg. We have front, side, lift as you close. Side, rotate, lift as you close. Front, rotate around, going through first, leading with the heel around. 2 more, front, around, off the floor, front, rotate side, energy through those tips of the toes, back, and first. Reverse that from the back. After we take it all the way around, we go to 5th. And then port de bras forward, 2, 3, 4, coupe, passe, coupe, 5th. Port de bras back, coupe, passe, coupe, 5th. Port de bras side, plie, passe. Again, as we take those passes, we're drawing a line with our toes up to meet the knee. We don't want to lose that squareness of our headlights of our box. So we don't want that knee to lift and cause our hip to lift up as well. We want to keep that same whoosh, and don't move the hips at all, yeah? So even if you can't take all the way up to your knee, take it wherever you can, but still keeping that hips in a straight line, our hips. Okay, here we go. There it is. All right, some Little Mermaid. 6, first position, 7, 8. Front, side, and close first. Side, back, close first. Front, all the way around, back. Through first, heel forward, all the way around. 2 more, leading with the heel. And around, through first. Next one off the floor, reach front, reach side, rotate to the back, close first, reverse, back side, lift, side front, first. Now the toes back, all the way around through first, back, around. 2 more, back. Around, off the floor, sending energy out the tips of our toes, closing 5th, quarter roll forward, and up, and front leg, coupe, passe, not moving the hips, coupe, and 5th, to the back. Inside leg, coupe back, passe, coupe, 5th, side and away, plenty of time. And away. And take our plie passe balance, flat or elevate, your choice, but don't lift that hip. Or 5th plie, and finish. Good. Nice. Let's go around to the other side. Another thing with that passe, in addition to not lifting up that working hip, when we go up to a balance on one leg, whether it's flat or releve, our body has a natural tendency to want to kind of lean back a little bit. So we really have to close those ribs. Our weight has to be a lot more forward than what we think or what kind of feels natural. So really kind of hone in on, be a little bit more forward than you kind of think that you need to be. Because there's the tendency to kind of, and then we start doing pirouettes and, yeah. That was my biggest correction all the time in the company. All right, here we go. Left side. 7 and 8. Front side. Close first. Back. Side back. Don't listen to me. And front. Around back. Through first. Again. Leading with that heel each time. Not moving the hips as we rotate around. Here we go, off the floor, nice and low. And close first. From the back. And side, heel forward. And back. Around front. Through first, back. Around front. And 2 more. Off the floor. Closing 5th to finish. And our quarter rock forward all the way. And take a coupe, passe, coupe, 5th. Arm goes down and up, quarter bob up. on to fondus. So we're going to do this one also again facing our bar. Really working on those square headlights. Let me remember. That's right. So we start in 5th position with our right foot front. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have fondu 1 and 2, out on 3 and 4, carry 5, 6, tendu, and 5th. Same thing, side for 2 and out, nice and slow. Ranjan to the back. 6, tendu, and 5th. And fondu for 2 and out for 2 and carry 6, tendu, and closing back. Coupe, fondu, pas de bras. Coupe, pas de bras. Plie, and stretch. We take the same thing with the left leg. So nice and slow tendus, and remembering that when we do at fondu, as we straighten, both knees need to straighten at the same time. It's not a 1, 2. So this leg has a lot further to go, so we kind of have to hold back on that working leg. So we have fondu, and both legs can straighten together, and this leg kind of has to move a little bit quicker so that we can hit that deep plie, both knees moving at the same speed. Or not same speed, but moving in unison, yeah? So, from the left, fondu, for 2, and straighten, for 2, carry side, for 2, tendu, closing front, fondu, to the side, rotating around, tendu, and 5th, fondu, to the back, rotating, tendu, 5th, fondu, pas de bras, fondu, pas de bras, and 5th. Yeah, so we still take that same fondu coupe, but that last one brings us around to 2 little pas de bras. All right, here we go. Where did? Okay. And 7 and 8. Fondu for 2 and front for 2. Carry side. Tendu, square headlights. Fondu to the side. Carry to the back. Tendu and 5th. From the back. Carrying side. Tendu, we close back. Fondu. Up, up, down. Up, up, down. And stretch from the left. Peeling the foot off. Heel shining forward. Carry to the side. Tendu and 5th. Fondu to the side. Nothing happens to our headlights as we rotate. From the back. Carry side. Tendu and 5th. And fondu. Up, up, fondu. Up, up, plie. 5th and finish. Good. Nice. I had a teacher, I think I was telling this class that I taught, I had a teacher who called fondus a yawn, which is like so true. You're kind of just yawning that leg out when we extend it from that fondu. Let's do a little adagio developé. Let's do that same pattern that we did with our outside leg front, inside leg back, and our outside leg side. So I'll demonstrate this one facing front. And we'll go from there. So let's put our forward. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Develop a 5 and 6 to the front. My knee stays back, my heel lifts 7 and 8. To the back and 2, 3, 4. My inside leg goes coupe, passe, to arabesque, and fit. Now we go side, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Coupe, passe, to the side, close fit. Let's have plie, 4, 2, sous. We're going to détourner around, plie, and we'll start right away to that left side. Yeah. So port de bras forward, develop a front. Port de bras back, develop a extend. Port de bras side, develop a side. And then we have plie, sous, détourner around, plie, and finish. Yeah. All right, here we go. Again, as we do those developes, nothing moves in the hip for that passe. Nothing moves in the hips as we extend the leg. Developing is not necessarily about the height of the leg. We need to work on that solid foundation first of the hips staying exactly where they are. No movement happening in those hips, yeah? And then as we get that, then we can bring the leg a little higher. All right, here we go. And 6, preparation 7, and 8. Port bras forward, and up. Develop a coupe, passe, nothing moves in the hips, and fit, and back, and up. Coupe, passe, extend arabesque, fit, and side. Starting from the left, flip the wrist as we port de bras forward. Arm comes down as we coupe and passe. Nothing moves in the hips. And growing taller, port de bras back. Arm comes all the way down for first, extend to arabesque. Fit. And side. Arm comes all the way down through first, side, and fit. Plie, sous, détourner around, and plie, and we finish. Beautiful. Nice. Good. All right, we're going to take a frappe. Now, frappe means to strike, so we're really going to strike like a match with our metatarsals on the floor. There we go. Okay, that's right. So we're going to have 5, 6, tendu 7, flex to 8. And we do a frappe side. We say flex. It's not really a true flex. It's kind of more of a half flex. Our ankle's kind of in between a point and a flex. And our toes are the ones that are really flexed so that we can easily strike the floor and then come back here. So it's not quite a flex position, it's more of a flexion of the toes. So 5, 6, 7, flex. and strike, out, pique, and strike, out, pique side, and back, pique back. We're gonna brush and brush, reverse, then strike, pique, and strike, pique. Light a fire with your toes, pique, and brush, and brush. Then we're gonna do a slow little petit battement. So our arm's gonna come down to fifth low, and we're gonna have, with a pointed toe, pointed foot, we're gonna have coupe front and back, and front and back, front and back, and front and back. 16 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then tendu, and we'll just finish right there. Yeah. So with this petit battement, I like to call it the robot leg because we're just kind of hinging at the kneecap. The thigh is not moving up and down. It's not moving in or out. The thigh stays exactly the same, and it's just kind of literally the robot leg. Yeah. So we have a coupe front, little coupe back. We might not get across all the way coupe back because that might cause our knees to come. I personally like to do more of a solo coupe, so it's just my toes back, but technically front and back and front and back. Nothing moves with the knee. So we have 5, 6, 7, flex, strike, pique, strike, pique, strike, pique, brush and strike, pique, frappe, pique, frappe, pique, and brush and brush. Arm comes down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, plie, and then we'll finish there. Yeah. If you're go as slow or fast as you need to just kind of really get that true hinging at the kneecap. Yeah. All right, here we go. And out and in and strike, pique, and side, pique, and back, pique, and brush from the back and back, pique, side, pique, front, pique, brush, here we go, petit battement. Go right around to the other side. Here we go. And out and in and strike. Lift. Strike. Pique lift. Strike. Pique lift. And brush. Brush from the back. Strike. And lift. Strike. And lift. And front. And lift. And brush. Here's our beat. Then front, back, back, front, back, and beat. Hinging at the knees. 6 and 7, 8, tendu, plie, and finish good. Nice. All right, let's finish up at the bar with grand battements just to really, oh no. Oh, I forgot. My battery always gets so low. All right, well, we'll do some grand battements as we come. Sorry, I might work on that. Just to hone in on that same combination or same pattern we've been working on. Let's do 2 grand battements to the front. Brush and in and brush and in. Sorry, 3. Plie to the back and brush, grand battement. Brush, brush. Plie to the side and brush, and brush, and brush, plie, stretch, let's tendu, soutenu around. We'll go right around to the left side. So grand battement, brush, brush, plie, inside leg, brush, 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 plie, outside leg down to go up, brush, brush, plie, slide out, Su-su, just keep the arm side, turning around, plie, and then we'll finish it. Yeah, hopefully my phone won't die. If not, at least we got a bar in. All right, here we go, our last thing at the bar. And 6 and 7 and 8. Down to go up. Brush, brush, plie. Inside leg. Whoosh, whoosh. Outside leg side. And brush, brush. And tendu slide out, up to Su-su, Su-nu around, plie, here we go, to the left, brush, down to go up, whoosh, whoosh, plie, to the back, brush, keeping those hips and shoulders square, plie, to the side, brush, 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 plie, and tendu slide out, and up. Let's spin you around, plie, and finish. Beautiful, nice. All right, so I lied. One more thing at the bar. This is kind of how we're gonna finish today. I don't think we're gonna have time to get to more stuff in center, but we're gonna do lots of releves to finish off for our class today. And then we'll stretch out reverence after this, but let's just do some releves on one leg to really get that strength there in the calf and releve. So that we come back into center and we're doing all stuff in center. We can have a nice, strong, stable supporting leg. So we're gonna have 5, 6, just a parallel coupe, 7, 8. We're gonna rise up, 1 and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, 4, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, and switch. Hold on, how does that work? Releve, switch down. So it might be kind of a little awkward transition, but whatever. Up and straight, and 2, 3, and 4, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, plie, releve, switch down. Yeah, it's kind of our transition. Just get to the other side. Yeah, we're gonna do this twice through. So let me find our music. 4 eleves, which is a releve without a plie, and then 4 plie releves, or just releves. Let's do the same grandma mom music. Ready? Here we go. 6, 7, 8, and up, down, all the way up over that second metatarsal, and up, plie, and up, switch down, again on the left, and up, plie as high up as you can go, keep that ankle straight, plie, releve, again on that right, whoosh, really strengthening those calves here, plie, and up, and down, and up, take a plie and up, oh man, calves on fire, and finish, stretch out those calves, stretch out those calves, oh my goodness, good. All right, hopefully my phone will last for this last little reverence. We'll do a little reverence stretch together. So get your bar out of the way, you don't need any more. And just kind of find a space in your center. We're not gonna move around too much, but just kind of following along. Here we go, some Phantom of the Opera. So starting in a nice fifth position. Bring one arm to first, open second, other arm, open second, and flip your support roll forward. Hang out down here, and shake your head out. Plie and stretch down that fifth position. Rolling up. And keep the arms down. And again, one arm open, one arm open, bring the arms down. First, up fifth high, and second. Bring the hands to the hips. And take a little coupe, fondue. And we'll pas de break to fifth position, other side. Bring the arms down, fifth low. From the left, first, and open, and first, and open. Flip the wrists under and put it rock forward. Hang out down here, reach your hands down, shake out the head. We can bend and stretch the knees, whatever you need. And rolling up. Keep the arms fifth low. Other arm, open to second. Arm comes down to first, fifth high, and second. Flip the wrists, bring the hands to the hips, and coupe. Pas de break, fifth, and tendu out to first. And now just let the arms hang down heavy. Here in first position, feel that weight over the balls of the feet. Feel the kneecaps lifting up into those thighs. Feel the lower abdominals pulling up, 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 up. Our sacrum is heavy down to the floor. Our ribs are closed. Shoulders are rolled back in opposition. No tension in the neck. Lengthen the neck, let the earlobes hang low and heavy. And plie, release it, and finish. All right, thank you for joining me this Saturday. Alana will be back next week, but it was so fun to kind of get going on a Saturday morning again. I'm glad my phone didn't die. It lasted all the way through. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye.